Hey, it's Eddie Case back with the final video. In this video, I'm going to give you a sneak peek at what's inside the Basement Finishing University's training program. So, this should only take a minute, right? That's what I thought, until I wrote the script for this video and realized that I would put you to sleep if I actually named every video that's inside the members area. In fact, there's so much training inside this program that I had to rewrite the script so that you wouldn't get information overload just by hearing what's actually inside the Basement Finishing University's member area. Now, before I tell you what's inside, let me tell you a quick story. I've been working as a basement finishing contractor since I've been in my early 30s, and I've slung my share of 2x4s and drywall around job sites building basements for other people. I really love my job, and you'll never hear me complaining about it. Give me a tool belt and a radio and just turn me loose. But back in 2008, my basement company took a nasty hit when the economy was starting to slide. My business was so bad I couldn't even pay my bills. It was a tough time and I had to lay off about half of my crews, which hit everyone that I know hard. My wallet was starting to feel the pinch and it was getting harder and harder to find basements to finish. I needed a way to supplement my income and I needed it fast. I wondered, how could I use my knowledge and skills as a basement finishing contractor to help my situation? So one day, as I sat with absolutely no work and bored out of my mind, I decided to do a little surfing on Google. I was curious just to see what information about basement finishing was out there for people wanting to finish their own basement. And it wasn't long before I realized, hey, there just isn't much information out here that could teach a homeowner how to finish their own basement. I did manage to find a few shiny covered books for sale with some pretty vague content, lots of pretty pictures, and some silly, useless diagrams printed in them. So, with nothing better to do basically, I decided to upload some video clips of me and the boys framing a basement to YouTube. I created a new channel for it. And then a crazy thing happened that would change my whole business model forever. Within the first month after uploading these videos to YouTube, I had something like 250,000 views and over 500 new subscribers. And all that traffic came from just 4 little basement videos that I had uploaded. I knew right then and there that homeowners were definitely searching for this exact kind of basement finishing training, and they weren't finding anything out there that was going to help them finish their basements. I thought, what if I created a training course and filled it with step-by-step training videos that would take a homeowner from the beginning to the very end of a basement finish project and everything in between. So for the next 16 months, I worked on creating a step-by-step video training course that would make it virtually impossible for a homeowner to fail at finishing their own basement. Now understand, I've been finishing basements for 23 years. All I had to do really was bring the video equipment to work, turn on the cameras, and film me and the boys doing what we do every day, which is, you guessed it, finishing basements. Turns out the filming was a lot of fun for me and the guys, and because of our experience level finishing basements, it was pretty darn easy to create this basement finishing training system as well. I guess after being a boss for 23 years, it's given me a chance to develop my old teaching skills. I've taught many people to do things that they've never done before in construction, and this is no different. I was always a hands-on business owner, so I never told anyone how to do anything. I showed them how to do it. And that's one of the things I like about video. It's just like me being in the room with you, showing you exactly what to do and how to do it. You can literally look over my shoulder as I do things. In fact, video is such a powerful teaching tool that when used properly, you don't even have to understand English. You just have to watch what we do in the video and then repeat it. Well, long story short, that course was called the Pro Video A to Z series, and it was basically an overnight hit with homeowners all around the world. Now, you might be thinking, Eddie, this all sounds good, but man, can I really do this? Well, the truth is, it's never been easier for homeowners to start and finish their own basements themselves than it is right now. With the creation of the Home Improvement Superstores, finding the tools and all the building materials to put to use to finish your basement is about as easy as going to the grocery store and checking off your grocery list. Once you have all the right ingredients from the store, the trick is knowing how to use them to bake the cake. And that's where my detailed training comes in. I've got the cookbook, and inside is your recipe for basement finishing success. Well, now you know where to find all the materials and tools for your project. And you also know that there's some pretty awesome step-by-step training available from yours truly. In the first video, I showed you how to identify the obstacles that are down in your basement. And then I showed you how to design around those obstacles. and then how to add the new zones from the wish list. And in the final video, I showed you how to finalize that design and that floor plan. Now I'm going to show you what I teach inside the Basement Finishing University. The Basement Finishing University is jam-packed with basement finishing training techniques, basement design formulas, basement idea videos, tool training videos, material lists, tool lists, and other valuable resources. And because there's so much in here, I'm going to have to pick up the pace. First, we have the framing module. This is where I'm going to teach you how to frame your basement. Inside, you're going to learn how to lay out the walls on your concrete floors, how to lay out your wall plates, how to frame exterior walls, how to frame interior walls, and how to frame half walls. And then I'm going to show you how to frame your ceiling and your soffits. Then I'm going to show you how to frame your window and door openings, how to frame things like closets, frame bathrooms so that you have the right fixture sizes in there, and what tools and materials you're going to need to frame your entire basement from beginning to end. This is the most intense basement framing training on the planet. And how do I know that? I've been looking for something better for the last 3 years, and I found nothing that even comes close to this framing training. Next, we got the plumbing, and I'm going to show you how to plumb your basement. If you have a bar or a bathroom or a laundry area going in, you're going to love this training. I'm going to show you how to open up the concrete floors and install your drain line. Then how to install your drain line, how to install your hot and cold water supply lines, how to install your water shut-off, how to install supply lines, and how to do the tie-ins to your home's existing water supply lines, and then how to tap into the home's existing waste line, how to install a sewage ejector from A to Z. I'm going to show you how to install the vent lines, and then how to install all your bathroom fixtures. That would be your toilet, your sink, your vanity, your shower, your tub, anything that's going in your bathroom. And then, of course, what tools and materials you're going to need to start and finish your entire plumbing job. Module 3, I'm going to teach you electric. I'm going to show you how to rough in all of your new outlets, rough wire all your recessed light fixtures, rough wire your switches, and then I'm going to show you how to install your switches, install all of your outlets, all of your home runs back to the panel box, how to install your breakers in the panel box, what tools you're going to need to buy, and of course what materials you'll need to purchase to get the job done completely. In Module 4, we have the basement heating and cooling section, which is the HVAC. All right, this is where I'm going to show you how to install the ventilation system that will control the climate and the comfort for your new living spaces. Inside, I'm going to show you how to install your central hot and cold air feeds, how to install your return air trunks, how to tap your home's existing feed lines, how to tap your home's existing return system, how to install feed and return registers, what tools are you going to need to get the job done, and what materials you're going to need to purchase. So there's a lot going on in that module. Module 5, we got the drywall module. This is the most detailed basement drywall training information for basements that I know of. Inside, you're going to learn how to hang your ceilings, hang your walls, install corner bead, how to tape drywall seams, your inside and outside corners, how to finish your drywall, how to sand drywall, and what tools and materials you're going to need to get the drywall module done. Module 6, we're going to jump right into the basement trim training. I'm going to start slow with the basics, and then I'm going to take you right up to the most advanced techniques that trim carpenters are using today. You're going to learn how to install base trim, how to install window and door casing, how to install interior doors just like a pro, how to build stairway banister systems, and how to install handrail, how to trim exterior doors and windows, how to build custom wall build-ins. Okay, these are bookcases, shadow boxes, entertainment walls, niches, cool things like that. You're going to learn all about build-ins. And then, of course, what tools and materials you're going to need to get her done. That was just the training inside the building tab here at the Basement Finishing University. There's over 27 videos in this section with over 35 hours of the best basement finishing training on the planet. That was just the tip of the iceberg. Next, we got the basement foundation. Now, in this section, I'm going to teach you everything you need to get your project off the ground on the right foot. Inside, I've got the basement finishing mind map. Now, this is designed to keep you on course through your entire project. The mind map's going to make sure that you never put the cart before the horse at any stage of your project, which could cost you both big time and money. Next, we got the basement completion stages video guide. This is whiteboard training videos that's going to walk you right through how you're going to progress through your entire project. Now, this is some insider-only training that's going to keep you from making costly scheduling mistakes during your project. Again, This stuff is designed to keep you from making rookie errors that could cost you both time and money. Next, we got the designing your basement section. There's over 6 hours of design help inside this vault. Designing your basement is just as important as the hands-on construction stages of your project. So I've dedicated a big portion of the training to turning you into a first-class basement designer. Inside the designing tab, there's 5 powerful design tools to get your creative juices flowing. First, we've got the steps for a perfect basement design. I teach you all the basics of how to take your empty, unfinished basement and turn it into a working floor plan from which to build from. I'm going to teach you how to identify every single obstacle down there, how to design around those obstacles, all the tricks of the trade, how to design your living zones in your floor plan. These are the areas that you know you're going to want down there, like your bathroom, your home theater, your home office, your gym. And then how to finalize and polish up this floor plan and have it ready to actually start the project. Next, I got the obstacle training course. And inside, I'm going to show you the exact techniques that I'm still using to this day to design my way around all of my own clients' basements. You're going to learn how to design around support columns, mechanicals, electric panels, sump pump pits, ductwork, pipes, wires, beams. Hey, if it's in your road, I'm going to teach you how to design it professionally and how to hide it and make it look like it was never there in the obstacle training course. Next, I've got the basement design roadblocks. Now inside here, I'm going to show you how to design your floor plan and do it at the floor level. This involves the walls, the stairs, the mechanicals, whatever else is at floor level, how to design around these things and how to get them worked into your floor plan. And then I'm going to show you how to design the ceiling scape. All right, that's the stuff overhead, like the beams, the ductwork, the pipes, the wires, and so on. This can be some tricky stuff. In this video, I'm going to discuss with you exactly how you're going to do this in complete detail. This is some really, really good design stuff we got going on here. Next, we got the design idea photo sections. Now inside, I've got 200 pictures of some awesome finished basements in 16 different categories. Use them to help you with your own basement design. Next, we've got the basement design software tutorial. This is where I'm going to show you my secret sauce for designing eye-popping computer images of your finished basement design. I'm going to show you how I use a program called the Chief Architect Design Software. This program will show you how to create amazing 3D images so that you can see exactly what your finished basement is going to look like. Next, I'm going to show you how to produce professional grade floor plans to build from, all right, and to use to get your building permits. And then how to create 3D images of exactly what your new finished plan is going to look like. So this is good for people that have a hard time visualizing what things are going to look like finished. And finally, I'm going to show you how to add furnishings to your plan to give it even a more realistic look. So you can look down in there and see your finished spaces and just kind of basically imagine what it's going to be like to live in this new basement that you're designing. Next, we got the tool training section. And inside here, there's 48 videos. They're going to give you an overview of each tool and how to use it to finish your basement. And then I'm going to give you a quick demonstration on how to operate each tool on your job. It's broken down into 6 different categories of tools inside this section. You're going to learn about framing tools, your plumbing tools, all your electric tools, your HVAC tools, which is for your heating and cooling, your drywall tools, and all of your trim tools. After you're done with the tool training section, you're going to feel real comfortable using all the tools that you're going to need to get your basement project started and finished. All right, so I hear you asking, will there be any bonuses? Well, here's your bonuses. I've got a digital buffet of bonuses for you, and in the bonus tab, I have more basement training gold to share with you. All right, this is some good bonus material. First, there's the Basement Design Ideas video section. And in this section, I've included 13 videos of some cool footage of basements that are under construction. These are jobs that I've done in the past for my clients, and I went in with the camera and I recorded all kinds of cool stuff for you to look at. That's 13 videos, and I don't know, like something like 15 to 20 hours of video footage that you're going to be watching to help feed your brain, to get your creative juices flowing. Next, I've got the bonus whiteboard lessons. Inside here, I've got some ninja procedures that the pros use to finish basements in weeks, not 1 to 2 years. I'm going to show you how the pros get done in just a couple weeks, all right? I know some people, their basements can literally stretch out for years. Well, I don't want that to happen to you, so I've got some cool ninja procedures to show you in this section. And then I've got a crash course on ordering the right materials at the correct time for each of the major phases of your project. And then to remove the fear and wonder of the oldest question in home improvements, I've got the how much is it going to cost video, where I'm going to break down what you can expect to spend on your basement project. So I got some really cool bonus material for you in the whiteboard section. And then we've got the members community. All right, this is an interactive hotspot where you can mingle with all the other student members at the Basement Finishing University. The community has 7 sections dedicated to it, one for each major phase of the project. You can enter into conversations with other students and discuss your job progress in these key areas: in the design, framing, electric, plumbing, HVAC, drywall, and trim areas, all right? I'll personally be inside this community every day, answering questions and talking to students about their projects. Hey, maybe you and I will be talking about your project in the very near future. Next, I've included the support center. All right, there's nothing worse than purchasing a product online and then discovering you've got some vital question about your training and product itself, and it's got you staring at a brick wall, not being able to get an answer to that question and has you temporarily paralyzed. Well, I know how that feels, and it can really piss a person off. I know, because it steams my clams. It's like being left alone on an island with no one to talk to when you need it most. Well, I don't want that to happen to any of my students. So I've included an interactive support tab where you'll quickly be able to get answers to whatever's standing in your way of your basement finishing progress. Inside this tab are 3 sections to help make your project move just a little smoother. First, I've got the news tab. All right, inside here, I'm going to broadcast any changes or upgrades about the Basement Finishing University directly to you, so you'll always be on the cutting edge of what's up and coming inside the members area. Next, I've got the resources section, and I've listed some of my personal resources that I use on my jobs on a daily basis with my basement finishing company. You'll find active clickable links that'll take you to some of my favorite basement materials and basement furnishing vendors, where you can order directly online some of these awesome things for your basement. Everything from home theater furnishings and wet bar accessories to power tools and a whole lot more. And finally, there's the support tab, where you can get in direct contact with us with any technical questions or product issues that you might be experiencing. This is just another way for me to tell you you're never alone when you become a Basement Finishing University member. So, have I over-delivered yet? I think I have. My goal was to tightly pack everything needed to create your basement design and floor plan inside this program, and then have all the tools and training needed to turn that plan into your new finished living space, and have all this information in one location. And I think I've come pretty close. But there's only one problem with having this much information at your fingertips: information overload. It's one of the biggest reasons people don't take action. And that's why I've structured the training inside the members area to take you through the entire Basement Finishing University in bite-sized stages that you can comfortably manage. First, each tab contains just the right amount of information and training in each of its sections to keep you keenly and comfortably focused and super productive down on the job site. Second, the training is designed so that you're never putting the cart before the horse. The training is set up to follow the natural progression of a smooth running basement project, free of any hiccups or backpedaling. And third, the entire basement finishing training members area was designed and created with the newbie factor, which is the expectation that the average new member will have 0 hands-on construction experience. So everything is extremely step-by-step oriented. This way I can go through everything with you and kind of help you along the way. So take your time watching all the training videos and get your questions that you have answered as you go along. And don't forget, you're always able to go over to the members forum where you can seek additional help to any of the questions for your project. So, if you're serious about learning about how to design and finish an amazing finished basement, and you're going to use what I teach you, then this is the program for you. But if you're going to sign up, watch a few videos, and then do nothing, this is not for you, and it would be a total waste of your time, and you would be taking up the spot of someone else who really needs this training, which brings me to my next point. Because of the level of personal involvement in this course, I have to limit this opportunity. I will continue to keep the doors open as long as I possibly can, but when I get to the point where I have all the students and questions that I can possibly handle, I'll have to close the doors. So, if you don't see a payment button under this video, I apologize, but you missed it. For now, anyways. If a student drops out, I'll reopen the doors long enough to fill those seats again, and then I'll shut the doors again. So if you're serious about learning how to professionally design your own basement and enjoy the new space with your family and friends, get in before it's too late. I'm Eddie Case. Thank you very much for watching these 5 videos, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside.